Hello, friends. Welcome to another show of Happens to What. I'm Joe Nugent, joined alongside my brother, Jimmy. Jimmy, how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm getting a little nervous with the internet connection right now.
Yep,
Very
it's
early
spotty.
on. Yeah, very early
Am I
on. You're
still am
looking
I still in
shaky.
and out?
I hear
Really?
all the audio. Yeah.
It's just how I look.
Yeah, it looks bad, but hey,
Oh, shoot. I mean, I look fine on my end. I don't know. I don't know. But that's showbiz, baby. That is the
Yeah.
world we live in. You're gonna get punched in the mouth, and now you got to kick them in the nugs. That's what you got to do.
Yes.
So I'm gonna kick this show right in the nugs. All righty. I mean, what do we got today? What are we talking about? I have no idea.
We're gonna start off like we always do with beer of the week.
Right. Okay. Go for it.
Yeah.
Beer of the week. We tried getting the same beer this week and we failed.
It's the same brewery, Duck Rabbit, but unfortunately, unfortunately for me, I have the Amber Ale.
The Duck Rabbit.
Yeah. And
Ooh,
you
mine's
have the
gold.
Brown Ale.
Yep. Hoppy and
I'll give a
beautifully
little
bitter.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a sip and then I'll give some background on the brewery. I have notes today.
Alrighty. Nice. Brown ales usually aren't my favorite, so we'll see how this goes.
Cheers. Wrong side. There it is.
Yeah.
Not doing it for you.
I mean, I can appreciate it for what it is. I'm just not a brown ale guy, but I will say after dinner, it's a good beer. Like it's definitely, this is not a beer you'd have with food.
I'll say even this is an amber and it's a little nutty, so I can only imagine what you're going through over there with a brown ale.
Lots of nuts in this one, but it's good. It's like a coffee, toffee, chocolate taste, if that makes sense. Toffee. I'm getting toffee.
So I have all my notes here from the Craft Beer of the Week Club.
Nerd.
Yes, and there's a lot of notes about it. In a nutshell, it's a North Carolina brewery. They started in 2004, so they've been doing this for a little bit. It's going on 17 years.
They made it
and
through the Great Recession.
The logo is based off of your perception, and that's why it's called the Duck Rabbit, because some people see a duck when they first see it. Some people first see a rabbit. I see a duck.
I never saw the rabbit, but now I see it.
So that's how he came up with the name.
See, look at the rabbit. Look at the rabbit.
Yeah.
Hop, hop. Wow.
Yeah, it's a rabbit now. It's a duck.
And that's kind of what life is. Life is all about your perception. Are you viewing a duck or are you viewing a rabbit in life?
I like that.
I'm viewing a dragon.
Was it a blue and black dress for you or a yellow and white?
Blue and black all day, every day.
Yeah. I saw yellow and white once.
Yeah, but it was actually, they confirmed a blue and black dress. Like that's how they
understand.
That's how they made it.
I'll never understand it. Hey,
I don't know.
That's life too.
Exactly.
Sometimes you just don't understand some things.
Yep, exactly. All right, Jimmy. Well, this week you have the What Burns My Biscuits. So everyone buckle in. Here we go.
I definitely need to get some more sound.
Yep. For those, again,
with the
I say this every week. If you're listening to the audio version, when it's that weird just sound, that's our graphic coming across. I like the graphic. It's cool.
Yeah. Hey, I did it in motion. I'm a novice in it. So,
and if you are listening, pull the car to the side of the road and watch us. The show is much better.
Or watch when you're doing it. Unless you live in Georgia, hands-free state. Mackenzie found that out 2 days in a row. She got 2 tickets in a row because she was looking at directions with her hand on her phone.
Yeah. And see, I was going to say, I wouldn't say watch this driving, but it is a little ridiculous. Like if you're holding your phone and you're just talking, they'll pull you over, but I wouldn't recommend just watching something.
Depends how good of a driver.
True.
So, okay. What burns my biscuit is this one. I'm surprised at, and I actually don't know if we've actually talked about this, and I'm surprised if we haven't. But what burns my biscuit is when people these are astrology signs that you're seeing.
Okay,
Sorry, I keep forgetting that there's a podcast, and I'm not going to rip into astrology people. You know, if that's where you find meaning for your weeks and your months, I'm not by any means tearing into that. What I am gonna get picky about is when people use their astrology sign to make excuses about their flawed parts of their personality, their weaknesses.
Yep.
Like they'll say, "Oh, I'm a Gemini, that's why I show up late." No, you showed up late because you didn't care enough, and that's fine. But just say that.
Right. Is that?
I mean
oh yeah, I
could go on with examples. There, I'm terrible at remembering people's names. I'm such a Scorpio. Like none of these, I think, are the actual ones people say. But I've heard and read stuff like it. It's you don't care about me, and that's fine. But it's not because you were born between October 23rd and November 22nd.
Right. For example, I'm a Taurus. It's the bull. May 17th is my birthday. It's coming up. Hope the listeners know. But a bull, I haven't really looked up what mine meant. Dobby just hit the beer cap on the floor. I don't want him to cut his mouth on it. It's sharp. All right. Well, we'll deal with that later. But I'm a bull. I haven't looked into it, but that might mean like I'm angry. But if I go kill a guy, I can't go in the court of law and say, sorry, it's because I'm a Taurus. Yeah. I don't know how to say it. I had no idea that was the Cancer sign. So that's why that's a emoji on the phone.
Yeah, people aren't just trying to send you 69.
Got it. I really didn't know these were the I guess like why was I thinking Taurus was a bull? I thought all these were like animals. Well, this is the first time seeing these for me.
There might be like an animal associated with each one. I don't know.
Are you sure you got the right one? Like what in the world is Leo? Like these are these are
these are I would think I was pulling up satanic symbols if Aries? I didn't see that Cancer sign, because I have a lot of friends that have their contact name has that Cancer sign on them. And when Siri reads it out, she says Cancer. She doesn't say 69. So that's how I figured that one out.
Nice. Very mature friends. Or are they Cancer?
Yeah. No. That's why.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I think it's definitely a whole world that I don't really know. Wait a second.
Yeah, I was going to say, did you just comment, yeah, this doesn't look right?
I did not comment that, and that is my Facebook page. I am terrified right now.
Is Lindsay home?
No. What is that? No. So, it might be I logged into my Facebook when I was, and she must be on my Facebook.
You cut out for a second.
Yes.
Oh, this is Danielle.
Okay.
That was terrifying.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's because I logged into her Facebook when we were at her house last weekend.
Danielle seems scared.
Danielle's freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Now it looks like we're inflating our own comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, she's saying, yeah, this doesn't look right. So I think, was saying that she doesn't think these are the symbols, but they are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. I know. I believe you that they are. It makes sense now, but okay. Danielle's just blowing up the comments as me.
Yeah.
She's really freaking out over there. Let's keep moving. But that's a good one, Jimmy. Got it.
Thank you. I appreciate it. So then, next, that's going to bring us into happens to what in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Which for this week, sorry, I'm clicking over here quickly, was the Masters.
Yes,
and
it was.
Did not get a picture for it because I have something else pulled up for it. So I apologize about that, but it was the Masters.
Yeah, the greatest show on turf, as they say. And so basically, Hideki Matsuyama, he won. Okay, first ever Japanese player to win a major tournament. Big deal. It was awesome. Rooting for him at the end. Guys like Xander Schauffele absolutely blew it. I mean, there was guys that absolutely crumbled on the last day.
Yeah, I like Hideki, but yeah, I would like to see Schauffele win one.
Yeah.
But boy, was that a choke show that we saw on hole 16.
And so I ask you, if you're saying that's a choke show, I agree. I mean, I ask you, how many strokes would you need to be in the lead by going into the final day, to win the Masters, playing that exact course they're playing, exact tees, everything's the same. You put yourself on that tee on Sunday. How many strokes do you need?
Like the first tee?
Like you're playing 18 holes.
Oh God. I mean, I would need, I would probably need a solid 30 strokes.
30?
I'm thinking so. Playing from the tips, course conditions, I would be happy to keep it. I would be happy to keep it below 100. And then that's saying that, let's say I shoot a 98. That's saying, and let's say the winner shoots a 68, has a great day. Yeah, I think I need 30 strokes.
Yeah, I guess I'd like to think I would only need. I think I could from the. Yeah, you're right. I'm 30.
Yeah. I don't think I.
So yeah. If you went in with say a 20 stroke lead and you'd blow it, I would too. That's crazy. But yet these guys, they go in with a 3 or 4 stroke lead.
Yeah.
And they close it out.
Kevin O'Hara asked, Jimmy, is this from the ladies' tees? Ladies' tees, I would give myself 25 strokes. I think, honestly, the distance probably won't be what kills me. It'll be just everything else. And the pressure. I'm just a terrible... tournament golf is my biggest weakness when it comes to golf, is just the pressure. Even if I'm playing with Joe knows that if I have like a 3-stroke lead on him going to like the last 2 holes, he'll tell me, say, Jimmy, you got 3 strokes on me, because he knows it gets in my head and I'm probably going to fail. And I honestly, now I'm thinking about the 30 strokes. I don't even agree with that, because I mean, when I was in high school, I lost to a kid 2 years younger than me by 40 strokes, given he's a professional golfer now, same horse field. He shot 67. I shot a 107. Right. So maybe I need more.
I was embarrassed to be your brother that day. People came up because we were playing both in the same tournament, and people were coming up after, like, you see that kid shot a 107, lost by 40. I'm like, yeah, like that kid shouldn't even be out here.
Yeah, I shot a 98. Quit on me. My caddy quit on me, and it was mom.
It was mom. Yep. Dad was my caddy. Only brought my putter to me a handful of times. Other than that, just sat in the cart, and I went ahead and shot a 98. So he beat me by, what is that? 31 strokes.
It's respectable.
So so you could tell Hideki Matsuyama, he was feeling the pressure, but at the end of the day, he did it. And he lives in Orlando. Fun fact.
I found that out.
Yeah. Oh, and now Jimmy pulling up. I mean, this is the highlight of the tournament.
This is the picture that made me name this episode what it was, because they respect the Masters and Augusta, and that's what made me super happy for Hideki.
This is the picture that made me decide I'm going to name my first kid Hideki. And the fact that, I've never told anybody this, but I spent a couple months in Japan, and they name their mountains. They respect everything about nature. We name our mountains. No, like I know. They name. I meant their mountains are like people to them. Like thank you, like sir.
Josh.
Whatever. Anyways, gotcha. They fully respect what they are accomplishing and doing, and it's all about the honor. And that was a really cool moment. Jimmy showing the caddy bowing to the course at the end. So I ask you, Jimmy, Hideki Matsuyama, every winner at next year's tournament has the champions dinner, and they pick the menu. They pick what they want to serve, and it usually has to do with like where they're from. So the menu next year is going to be straight fire. I mean, I'm not going to get into specific. I don't know what he's going to choose. He could have hamburgers for all I know, but if he goes Japanese, it's going to be awesome. Yeah. They're going to be doing shamu, onion choo-choo train, Kobe steakhouse.
What if he just takes some? Yeah. What if he just takes them to Kobe's? That'll just be a disappointment for all of them.
Just a Benihana.
He could just do pizza too.
And he can do whatever he wants. He lives in Orlando, so he could do chicken tenders, Mickey Mouse ice cream.
Didn't Tiger do Japanese?
I think his did have a little Asian flair. His mom is Asian, but I don't know. He's had to do it. He's had to do it so many times. Move.
So what would my
what would yours be?
Yeah. So we prepared our menus beforehand. I had to thank Joe for the format of this because he did a wonderful job formatting the menu. So let's see. Oh, that's you. That's you.
These are my.
Now we're on me. Okay, so we're gonna go through my appetizer first. Is gonna be Miller's Ale House Zingers, my favorite appetizer of all time. I probably could have put the Mountain Melt in there because you can't go wrong with that. There's also not much of a great theme to mine. There's a bit of a mix of culture in there. But yeah, so I'll start off with the fresh Zingers. I'll say any sauce. I prefer mild. But the Thai chilies are phenomenal. Scrolling down,
you better hope that there's an ale house near you, near Augusta.
That's true. There's one I'm in Atlanta. There's one 20 minutes north, but I don't know if there's any south.
They'll be cold when they get to you, but that's all right.
That's all right. Yeah, we'll fly them in. So your entrees. So do they have to pick one entree, or they can choose as much as they want?
They can choose, and then it's a choice of the patron of the attendee.
So each of these entrees is served with dinner rolls and a spicy chicken noodle soup or Caesar salad.
Nice.
First option is Bang Bang shrimp tacos, specifically from Bonefish.
So
Bang Bang. Yeah, it's true. There's probably not a Bonefish in Augusta. It's gonna be a lot of flying stuff in. Okay.
Nice.
You have a 12-ounce bone-in filet mignon. Did I misspell mignon? It doesn't look right to me.
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I can't really see it.
Yeah, that's served with garlic mashed potatoes and sautéed mushrooms. The other option is gnocchi with pomodoro sauce. It'd be homemade gnocchi with fresh Parmesan shaved over it.
This menu's all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
But it's tasty. It's tasty.
It's good. There's just not much of a theme to it. And then we'll get down to the desserts.
Oh.
Fresh tiramisu. And then it's served with homemade vanilla ice cream and chocolate shavings. And then the second option, out of left field, I was just feeling this one, is a blizzard of your choice. Talk to your waiter and let them know what flavor you would like. That's what.
Gotta go Oreo.
Yes, we have the Dairy Queen workers in the back. So you can pick anything, any menu, any part of the menu you want. And then the other option is affogato, which is actually a personal favorite of mine. Fresh vanilla ice cream put with homemade espresso poured over it. So that's mine. Yours, I got a glimpse of yours, Joe, and yours is a little bit more fancy than mine. So we can go over yours now.
Yeah, and I did mine during work today, so you can kind of tell where my priorities are. But thank you, everybody, for joining my dinner. For appetizers, we're going to start you off with some bacon-wrapped scallops served with a spicy mayonnaise dipping sauce, and also some dry rub wings that I have made a nice homemade ranch dressing in the back that you're really going to enjoy. And now, as we finish up appetizers and we move into the entree round, please note that all these...
Can I make comments on it, though?
Yeah, you can.
The spicy mayo dipping sauce with bacon wrapped scallops? That's a thing?
That's a thing. Yep. Dobby,
okay.
You have to move. Later. We will talk later, Dobby. And in the entree round, so each of these entrees are going to be served with dinner rolls and your choice of a minestrone soup or house salad. You can, if you want both, raise your hand. I'll give you both. And you have three options. Dobby?
Dobby's getting hungry. I'm getting
really hungry. And for your entree round, you can either choose from a bone-in pork chop served with sweet potato casserole and Parmesan roasted Brussels sprouts with a homemade applesauce kind of right over that pork chop. Then this is right out of yours, bone-in filet served with garlic mashed potatoes and sauteed mushrooms. And then for our pescatarians in the group, you can get a pan-fried red snapper that's fresh caught, served with shoestring fries, roasted okra, and a homemade slaw. Kind of give a tangy hit on the fried fish.
So if there's a vegetarian that's won the Masters, they're pretty much out of luck going into your dinner.
Yeah, if you're a vegetarian, you can have some minestrone soup and get out of my kitchen. And then the dessert round, coffee and tea, of course, is included. But you have your options, and you could get all three. This is like a cruise ship. You have your options of an apple pie, serve with homemade vanilla ice cream, and a caramel drizzle. We make really, really nice homemade vanilla. You can get a killer cake straight out of 2J, slice of chocolate cake loaded with fudge and chocolate chips, a little dollop of whipped cream on top.
Is there 2J's in Augusta?
What?
Is there 2J's in Augusta?
Yeah, well, this one, it's cake, so it's easier to fly in.
That's true.
Rather than zingers. And then a pizookie, a pizza cookie, warm chocolate chip cookie that's going to be sitting in a hot skillet. Top of that homemade vanilla. We also have chocolate or peanut butter ice cream in the back. The chocolate or peanut butter is not homemade, okay? Only the vanilla. I'm sorry.
So specific. Yeah. I love that you put coffee and tea included, like they're paying for anything else on the menu.
Yeah. Yep. So that's my meal. I see we have a question come in. Has nothing to do with the menu.
Just the menu. Danielle did give a comment, said yum killer cake. It is a phenomenal cake. True or false? I know Danielle did not come up with this question herself. There are more than 300 pro golfers who have won more money on tour than Jack Nicklaus or Arnold Palmer, and there are many who have never won a tournament.
That's true. Yeah, I think Jack's like 350th on the list,
which is crazy, amazing. He's the most majors won.
That's what's wrong with golf today, and that's why people like a Xander Schauffele don't really care when they blow it on hole 16 because they're getting paid. They're making insane amounts of money for not winning, so no one really cares about winning anymore. Top 5, make a great living, make millions. I'm happy.
I think Xander does because he hasn't won a major, but guys like Rory, he's just enjoying himself.
Ricky Fowler has made his whole career off of not caring about winning top 25 finishes and being a multimillionaire. The edge is gone. They're not out there trying to make a living. They're out there saying, oh, I just made that putt for my new Maserati, even though I didn't win.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Good menu, though.
Thank you. Thank you.
You had what was your theme? American? That was more of your...
It was Southern. Yep, Southern. Southern cooking. A little higher end Southern cooking. But yeah.
You've become quite the chef, haven't you?
Yeah. I've been trying. I enjoy my Bobby Flay cookbook, my Alex Guarnaschelli cookbook. I like I'm not following recipes yet. I haven't gotten that good.
I wish I should have pulled up some pictures of just the interesting. You had like what was the Mediterranean dish you made the other night? Just you're going above and beyond when most people are just Grubhubbing something in, and it seems like a lot of work.
And that's what cookbooks do. You see the recipe, you're like, that's interesting. It tells me how to make it. I'll do it. It was a turkey kefte and served over a homemade hummus with a spicy cucumber salad. Really nice dish. I was proud of that.
I just had a chicken pot pie I bought from Publix.
Nice.
So
I've tried making my own homemade chicken pot pie, and it turned out a disaster.
You made homemade gnocchi once. That was on my menu.
Mm-hmm.
Would yours be good enough to be on the Masters menu?
No.
Okay.
Mine was so gummy. I do want to close out the show here with, I do have my own embarrassing golf story. The reason I asked you, I wanted to share mine.
Oh, okay, go for it.
Yeah, thank you. It was freshman year golf tryouts. I had only been playing golf seriously for just a short time, and it was the very first hole. I was just a little puny little twerp, shaking in my boots, couldn't feel my hands, and coaches are watching, the team's watching. I'm brand new at the school, brand new for the golf. First tee shot, piss rod, heading straight towards the fairway, but it's coming right past the ladies' tees, hits the ladies' tee marker, ricochets behind me into the pond behind me. I look around, I said, I don't know how to score that. And everyone's just hit again, dude. Second shot, boom, dead left into the pond. Having a re-tee again. Now I'm hitting 5 off the tee. 5 into the road. OB, I'm hitting again. 7 off the tee. 7 again into the road. Now I'm hitting 9 off the tee. 9, I get into the fairway. So 10th shot, boom, OB again. So now I'm hitting 12 from the fairway. I get 12 onto the green and I 2-putt. I make a 14 on the first hole for golf tryouts. And I wanted to cry.
10 over after 1.
I wanted to cry. It was awful.
It was the shot heard round the world.
Yes.
I was golfing with our buddy Trevor, and he texts me, goes, this can't be right. He goes, I think he goes, I just got a text. Joe got a 14 on the first hole. And I'm thinking, oh boy. First hole.
People were talking.
14. But then you put together a respectable score.
Yeah.
And our Coach Coars had pity on you. And he says, I know you got a 14 on the first hole. You're starting 10 over. I mean, it's a tough place to be. So put together a respectable score, but yeah.
Yeah, but it was humiliating, and it's
pressure. And pressure tournament golf, there's just nothing like it. I played the best round of my life. Yeah, I played the best round of my life when I shot even par, and I went in a playoff to win the Invitational. Okay,
okay, that's not embarrassing, but where are we going?
But here? But you play one hole to win it, and I go, and it was against this one other kid. We had the same score. His whole team follows him. No one from my team came with me, so I'm alone. There's like 6 upperclassmen breathing down my neck. And they're obviously cheering against me. The hole was lost before I even put the ball in the tee. I think I double bogeyed it. He either birdied or parred, played a great hole. But the pressure it's just never sat with me well.
Yep. It's a brutal game. And the thing is there's nothing getting you off that tee other than yourself. You're the only one that can get you to that fairway.
Yeah.
And you can spend all day.
I have sweaty hands.
Yep. Yeah, I used to have it bad. Not as bad anymore, so I think that was nerves. In high school golf, I was having to just wipe down. It was awful. But
see, I can think of them on command though. Like I just said sweaty hands, and now my hands are starting to sweat.
Same. My hands are sweating. My pits are soaked. Everything's wet.
That's true. I'm normally sweating during the show.
Like, especially interviewing Adam. Yikes.
Yeah, I was covered.
Yep. So yeah, this is a golf-filled episode. I'm glad we spoke about it. Brings me back to the Cup of Joe and Jimmy days where we were always hitting on sports.
Those were good days. I just got charged again for another year subscription on that. Forgot to cancel it.
Okay, nice.
We don't got to get into my financials though. We can do that next episode.
Yeah, because tax day got pushed back. So we'll talk about May 17th is now tax day. So we'll talk about how your taxes are looking, how much you made, how much you brought home, what you returned. We'll get into that.
Okay. Sounds good here. You're drinking the brown ale.
It's good. It is good. Yeah. I think the last time I had brown ale was with tacos, so not a good combo.
Ugh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm done here.
Yeah. It's good talking with you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, man.
Stream? Okay, yeah, we were streaming. Just kidding.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, everybody, please continue to interact on Instagram, on the Facebook. I haven't tweeted in like 6 months. Just brutal. We have to get back to that. But thank you everyone for supporting. Thanks for following. And thanks for all of the fan mail, even the ones that are a little questionable. It's like when people are like, no, wait. It's like when people they like write to serial killers in jail, come infatuated. That's what's happening with me.
You're getting some love mail. So it's mostly been strictly hate mail for me.
Yeah. Kevin O'Hara writes, can we please have Nacho on the show? He's talking about my dad. And I think we could have Dad on the show. I think that would be great for the viewers. Yeah.
We could bring him in. He can tell some stories about us.
Yeah. But all right. Good. All right, Jim. You have the power to close this out.
Trying to find the button. Bye.